So today's topic is operator precedence grammar. Operator precedence parser. Operator precedence parser helps compiler to identify the precedence of the operator in the arithmetic statement. Like if we have a statement a plus b plus c, so which operation to perform first, a plus b or b plus c? Or if we have a statement a into b plus c, so what to perform first, a into b or b plus c? So the sequence or the identification of the precedence of the operators, this can be identified easily with the help of operator precedence parser. So operator precedence parser parses the grammar which should not have two adjacent non-terminals, which you can see here, and it should not have any epsilon production. This is the only grammar which can accept the ambiguity to some extent. Now you can see here the operator precedence parser will have these three operators. So it is less than, you can say equal to, and the greater than. So if the less than operator is between these two terminals a and b, so it tells that the a is having less precedence and b is having more precedence. Equal to sign, it indicates that a and b both are having the equal precedence, and similarly a greater than b, so it tells that a is having uh, higher precedence than the b. Now, if we have some input string like this, or we have write sentential form beta 0 a1 beta 1 a2 till a n beta n, where beta I, either it can be either epsilon or a non-terminal, and ai is a terminal. If we have such type of string, then we are creating the string so that the operator precedence parser can parse it. So we are modifying this string by putting $sign at the end of the string, right hand side and the left hand side of the input string, and we are putting this any of these three signs between the two terminals. After forming or after getting such input string, or after modifying the input string, we have to identify or we have to find the handle. So we have this
मैडम जो डॉलर साइन जो था,
हाँ
मैम
हाँ
वो डॉलर साइन जो था वो एज अ मतलब टर्मिनल कैरेक्टर मतलब डेजिग्नेट होगा कि वो अलग से कैरेक्टर डिफाइंड होगा?
dollar is a terminal, but this terminal we have to add before the string and after the string to indicate that from where your string is starting and from where your string is ending. But treat
अच्छा नहीं
dollar,
मैम, क्योंकि ये नॉन टर्मिनल अगर आया तो
हाँ
उसके बाद वो डॉलर साइन तो एक्सेप्ट करेगा ना, मतलब इन द सेंस क्योंकि वो नॉन टर्मिनल है ना मैडम, डॉलर साइन जो है.
हाँ डॉलर टर्मिनल है. आई विल टेल द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ डॉलर, व्हाई वी नीड दिस.
ओके
या
ओके
इसके बाद में एग्जांपल ये है वेयर यू विल फाइंड द टर्मिनल्स के साथ भी, नॉन टर्मिनल्स के साथ भी, दोनों के साथ. So operator precedence parser basically it takes this precedence table as a input. So यहाँ पे you can see कि ये precedence कैसे बना है. If we consider id is having the highest precedence on all the uh, operators, then we can say id is having more precedence than plus. With asterisk also it is having more precedence, and if we'll compare id and dollar, the id is having the more precedence. Now, if you'll consider here the plus, asterisk, and the dollar, all these three terminals are having less precedence than the ID. So you can say if it is ID greater than symbol plus, ID greater than symbol asterisk, ID greater than symbol dollar. And if you are taking this as a column, though it is plus less than symbol ID, asterisk less than symbol ID, then the dollar less than symbol ID. Got it? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
If you'll compare plus and plus, so this plus it is having higher precedence than the plus which is at the column side. If you'll see the asterisk and asterisk, the asterisk is a which is at the row is having the more precedence than the asterisk at the column. So if we have two asterisks, then the asterisk, it means the asterisk which will come before will have the higher precedence than the asterisk which will come later. If we have a plus and the asterisk, you will find the plus is having the less precedence than the asterisk. Is this table clear to all? Any question?
Can you please repeat?
Any question? Okay, so this is how I have, this is how this operator precedent table works. Now consider this string id plus id into id. So we have to modify this string by adding dollar before and after, before the beginning of the string and after the end of the string. So you will get the modified string as dollar, then this everything here, and at the end we will have a dollar. And we have to put the precedence operators between each terminals, as we have seen ai and ai plus 1, right? So just compare, you have the dollar first, it is coming, dollar sign is coming first, so check the dollar row and check the id column. So you can see we have this particular symbol here, the symbol is this less than, so dollar is having less precedence than id, so you can find here we have the less than sign. Then id and the plus, so id in the row and plus in the column, you can see we have this greater than symbol, so id is having more precedence. Then you say plus and id, so plus row and id column, right? So plus is having less precedence. Similarly, you can write all these symbols over here. Clear to all? So after doing this, now we have to find the handle. So what is handle? Handle is whatever you are having between these two symbols, this less than and this greater than symbol, whatever you are having in between this is a handle. So how you will find the handle? You have to scan the string from left till you will get this particular symbol. So if you scan the string from dollar and you have to scan it till you will get this particular symbol. So you can see it is in between id and plus. The first greater than symbol is between id and plus, right? Once this particular symbol encounters, then what you have to do? You have to go back till you will get less than symbol. So from here, when you will go back, you will find this symbol is between dollar and id, and whatever is between these two sign is the handle, right? So whenever you will get the handle, you have to perform the reduction, right? Whenever you will get the handle, you have to perform the reduction. ये याद रखो, handle मिलने के बाद क्या करना है? You have to do the reduction. And what is the reduction? It is you have to replace this symbol with the one which is on the left hand side of the production, right? You have to replace the symbol with the one which is on the right hand side of the production. If I'll, you can see here you have e produces id. We have this particular production, e produces id. So when there is a reduction, your right hand side part of the production, it should get replaced with the symbol or non terminal which is on the left hand side of the production. Reduction का मतलब क्या होता है? Whatever you are having on the right hand side of the production, when that entire thing get reduced or when it will get replaced with the one symbol which is on the left hand side of the production, then we call it as a reduction. Here you can have here, if I'll replace this a with let's say plus or asterisk, what I'll get here? E plus e, right? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So e plus e, that can get reduced to e. Yes? It is a bottom up parser, no? It is a bottom up parser. So from bottom we have to start and we have to go up to get the start symbol. So this e plus e, it can get reduced to e. So e plus e, it get replaced with the symbol which is on the left hand side of the production, right? This is what is the meaning of reduction. Okay. Now if you see, whatever we are having in the handle, that we have to replace with the non-terminal or the symbol which is on the left hand side of the production. So here ID, it will get replaced with E. Now again you will have to scan the string to get this particular symbol. Once you will encountered with this symbol, you have to go back to get this symbol. So you will get another handle, reduce this handle, then reduce this. So what you will be getting? Dollar $E plus E, asterisk E and the dollar, right? Now we have to identify the precedence, whether of the operators, that is plus and asterisk. Between these two, we have to identify the precedence, whether to perform multiplication first or to perform addition first. So to identify the precedence, we are removing this non-terminal from this right sentential form. So after removing this, what we'll get? Dollar plus asterisk dollar. So now put the precedence between this two symbols. So now again we will apply with the help of the precedence table. With the help of this, you have to put the precedence operator between all this. So what you will be getting? You are getting this. Okay. Now again repeat the same process. Find the handle. So the handle is this star, right? So in the right sentential form, E into E is the handle. So E into E is the handle. It means we have to reduce this E into E to E. You're getting? Why E into E to E? See here we have this. Here again, if I'll replace this A with the asterisk, what I'll get? E asterisk E. So whenever I'm getting this handle, I have to do the reduction. I have to reduce this E into E with the symbol which is on the left hand side of the production. So E into E, it will get reduced to E.
E.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is the reason you will find here. Here we got the handle asterisk, and the operation which will perform will be E into E. That will be the first operation. So now that this handle we have removed, and then what we got? We got dollar plus and the dollar. So again we will put the symbols or operator precedence between this. So we are getting this modified one, and the next handle is plus. It means the next operation will perform will be E plus E, right? And once it is removed, we are having only $2. So it tells the string is the parsing is over. Till this it is clear to all. We will see the stack implementation of the same. So this is our input string. This is our precedence operator precedence table. Here we have a stack. At the bottom of the stack we have dollar to tell where we have to stop. And we will see how this stack, then the operator precedence table will help us to generate the parsing tree, so that this ID plus ID into ID, it will finally get reduced with the start symbol. ID plus ID into ID, it should get reduced to start symbol E, right? So see, this is the algorithm. Algorithm is what? Compare the symbol at the top of the stack and the current input symbol. So we have to compare the symbol which is on the top of the stack and the current input symbol. If the symbol at top of the stack is having less precedence, then push the current input symbol. अगर इसका precedence कम है, so we will push this symbol, right? If the symbol on the top of the stack is having higher precedence, अगर इसका precedence अगर higher है, so what we will do? We will pop the elements from the stack. And when you are popping, it means you are doing the reduction. And we will repeat these steps till we'll get dollar on the top of the stack and at the end of the input string. So the top of the symbol, we'll compare the symbol at the top of the stack and the input symbol. If the precedence of the symbol which is on the top of the stack is less, then we'll push. If the precedence is higher, then we will pop. Precedence of the symbol on the top of the stack is less, then we have to push the current input If the precedence of the operator on the top of the stack is higher, then we will pop the symbol. So with the help of this, just do this operation. So top of the stack, you are having dollar and current input symbol is ID. So dollar and the ID. So the top of the at the top of the stack we have dollar, and dollar is having less precedence. So what we have to do? We have to push, right?
Yes.
Precedence is less, so push. So we will push. ID we push. Now the top of the stack is ID and current input symbol is plus. So see, this is your ID and the plus. So ID is having more precedence. So higher precedence agar hai, to what we have to do? Pop the current input symbol. So pop kar rahe matlab reduction kar rahe. So you have popped and you got this ID got reduced to E. Right? Now compare your plus and dollar. So dollar and the plus. So dollar is having less precedence. So
push.
पुश करने के बाद प्लस एंड आईडी को कंपेयर करो, प्लस एंड आईडी. तो प्लस इज हैविंग लेस प्रेसिडेंस, तो क्या करोगे?
पुश.
सॉरी, shall I go up? We have plus and ID, right? So plus and ID, so plus is having less precedence. So अगर less है तो हम लोग push कर रहे हैं, right? So we'll push the ID. Now ID and asterisk. So ID is having more precedence. So क्या करेंगे हम लोग? Pop. And pop is what? Reduction. Right. So it is reduced. Now what you will compare? Plus and star. So this is plus and this is star. So plus is having less precedence. So क्या कर रहे हैं? Push the current input symbol. So asterisk is pushed. Now asterisk and ID. Asterisk is having less precedence. So क्या करना है? Push. So you got ID. Yes. Now what you'll compare? ID and the dollar. So ID and dollar. So dollar is having higher precedence, right? तो क्या करेंगे हम लोग? Pop. And it is reduction, right? Now dollar, star and the dollar. What we have? The star is having more precedence. So more precedence है तो pop and then the pop and reduction. So you can see E plus E into E, it get reduced to E. Now plus and the dollar. So
Pop and reduction.
So pop karke we have reduced it. Now you can say, see both the here at the top of the stack dollar, here also we have dollar. So this is the end of the parsing. So you can see the size of the this table. You can say if you have two operators, then the size of the table is n square. So 4 operators, so you will be having the size of the table will be 16. 4 operators, the size of the table, we have the 16 entries here. Agar if we have 100 operators, then the size will be 1000.
100 square.
That is 1000, right? So this is the only disadvantage of this operator precedence table, and the solution for this is operator function table. And we have only 1 minute left. So if stay on the WhatsApp, once it get over, I'll generate another meeting and I'll send the invitation, so that whatever part is remain, that I'll explain and will complete this particular portion. And the operator function table is the solution for that. And we'll see in the operator function table, whatever we are having, whatever terminals we are having on the row, we are nominating the function F for that, and whatever terminals we are having on the column, we are nominating function G for all those